Yes, guys, this is a very, very good Premier League team to use. Before we actually get into the rest of the video, I want to ask you guys to go ahead and follow all the rest of my social medias if you do not. So if you guys didn't know, I actually also go ahead and stream on Twitch, and I'm actually trying to do that now daily. So if you go ahead into the description, one of the first links in the description will be my Twitch link. Make sure you go ahead and drop a follow on there. Like I said, I'm trying to do daily streams on that, and you know, just build it up there and get as consistent on that platform as possible as well. And make sure you go ahead and follow my Instagram, tom.linnell. It should all be on the screen here anyways. And also, go ahead and add me on my Snapchat. Pretty much what I do on my Snapchat is I put when I'm live. A lot of the time I also put when my videos are live as well. And it's also just another social media that you guys can go ahead and talk to me with. Honestly, I do reply on Snapchat. If you ask anyone that has me on Snapchat, if they send me a message and it's actually replyable, I will go ahead and reply. So make sure you go ahead, add all these social medias that should be like around here somewhere. Go ahead, add them up, follow them. Obviously, dependent on the platform, it's different. So add me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitch. That would be greatly appreciated. But boys, anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into the video. Hello guys, and welcome to this video. Here today, me NerdFire, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm bringing you guys once again another squad builder that you can use on FIFA 19. It's a very, very good one, and I actually used, I think, the majority of these players in the FUT Champions Weekend League this weekend. And I think I changed it after my first 10 games. I changed my defense and changed to this team. I actually did a lot better. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you the team. We're going to get into it. Then I'm going to show you guys some clips. So without further ado, let's head over to FIFA and let's get into the team. So I know I usually show you guys the actual team overall first, but we're going to go through the players, then show you the formation, etc. So first of all, in goal, we've got Edison, as you guys can see. A very, very good goalkeeper. I'm always torn between him and Lloris if I go for a Premier League team. And I thought this time I'd go for Edison. I think his distribution's a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, if you have a little bit more coins, maybe go Lloris, because I think he's a little bit better. And then obviously if you have even more spare coins, go for De Gea. But yeah, Edison in goal, very, very good goalkeeper. And I really do like him on the game. So moving on to our right back in the team. As you can see, we've got Antonio Valencia. Probably the second or joint best right back in the Premier League, alongside Kyle Walker. Obviously, Kyle Walker's very, very good as well. But I do really like Valencia. I think he works very, very well in that right back role. And he's obviously got the strength. He's got a decent amount of pace, can pass as well. So he is a very good right back to use in this team. Moving on to the right centre-back, we have got Davinson Sanchez, probably my favourite centre-back that I've used on this FIFA so far. I mean, I haven't used the likes of Varane and Ramos, who probably would then be my favourite, but Davinson Sanchez, absolute tank at the back. His strength, his defending, his dribbling as well. He's not actually got bad dribbling for a defender. And yeah, overall, very, very good medium-high work rates as well, which means he's pretty much always going to be at the back. Moving on to my left centre-back. Actually, one of the cheaper players in this team, but he's actually very, very good. I don't think many people use him, but I think he's very, very good. And that is Rudiger. As you can see, 73 pace, 81 defending, 77 physical, medium high once again, 6'3". He's actually a very, very solid centre-back. And for 2,600 coins, definitely one of the cheap best options in the Premier League. So on to the left back, we have got Benjamin Mendy. I think overall he is my favourite Premier League left back. I mean, I use Andy Robertson a lot at the start, and there's not really any other options at the left back role for Premier League. So I think Mendy is very, very good, very, very strong. Got a decent amount of pace, can dribble, can pass, and has pretty much everything you need for a defender. However, he does have high medium work rates, which can be a bit iffy, but majority of the time he is always staying back anyway. So moving on to my right centre midfielder, we have Fred. As you can see here, I mean, I've used this guy in the majority of my teams I've played on FIFA this year. He has been so solid for me. Just one of the agile midfielders. You know, high work rates, gets forward and backwards. Good at both ends of the pitch. He's very, very good. Very, very quick on the ball. Very, very good dribbling, passing. He's literally got all the attributes you need for a centre midfielder, especially a box-to-box one as well. Moving into my central centre midfielder, we do indeed have Paul Pogba. The most expensive player in this team, but definitely worth it. As you can see for me, 64 games, 43 goals, 25 assists from centre attacking midfield. Obviously, you're going to see the formation I have and change into in game in a minute. But, I mean, Paul Pogba, well, I don't really need to say much else, do I? Like, I genuinely don't need to much. I literally don't need to say anything about him. He's absolute beast. Probably one of the meta players in this game. Perfect for the way this game plays. Would 100% recommend picking him up. Get him in your team. Let me know in the comments how you get on with it. But yeah, guys, anyways, thanks to my left side. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you next time. I like this guy at the start, but I began to actually sort of, you know, use him a bit more and realise how good he is, like the way to use him. Obviously, he's definitely more of a defensive midfielder. Very, very good at the defending aspect of the game. Medium work rate. But 100% very, very good defensive midfielder in this game. Now, moving on to the right forward, we indeed do have Lucas. You might look at his stats, say 131 games, 41 goals, 54 assists. Not really the best, Not the worst, obviously, but, you know, you might expect a bit more. But overall, for me, Lucas doesn't always get the assists, the goals. He's always involved in the goals going forward, though. Very, 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 very good player in this game. Really, really do like him. And, yeah, if you guys have got his Player of the Month, or if you haven't already do it, I'd recommend doing this SBC for the Player of the Month, because it definitely is worth it, even if you bring him off from the bench. Moving on to my left forward, and that is Son. Oh, this guy is a beast on this game. I really, really do like him. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. I actually moved him into striker, which we'll see in a minute. This guy is very, very good in the game. He is, once again, one of the perfect sort of players for the game. He's tall, strong, fast, got good dribbling, can shoot, can pass. Literally all the attributes you need for a striker. Probably the perfect striker, my favourite striker I've used alongside Aubameyang this year. Then moving into the striker role, as you can see, we have got Wilfried Zaha. 5-star skills this year, which is very, very cool. Obviously a centre forward as well. 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 73 passing, 74 shooting, 72 physical. And I actually changed his position, which you'll also see in a minute. So yes, guys, this is the formation we start off with, which is the 4-3-2-1. So this is how my team default starts, but all the time in game, I change straight to attacking. And I'm going to show you my game plan that I changed to now. So as you guys can see, we are on the attacking game plan. So in terms of my actual tactics, we've got balanced. On the defensive style, the width is at 6 and the depth is on 5. On the offensive style, we've got balanced. Again, we've got width on 4, players in the box on 8, corners 4, and free kicks 4. So, the formation we changed to in-game is a 4-3-3 bracket 4. As you guys can see, the back 4 is the same. We have Fred on the left centre mid, we have Fabinho on the right centre mid. Then my centre attacking midfielder is Pogba, so good in that centre attacking midfield role. Then as you can see, I actually switched Zaha onto the left wing, Lucas goes onto the right wing, and Son plays directly through the middle. I honestly really do like Zaha on that left wing. He actually makes a lot of back post runs and actually creates a lot of goals from that. And Son through the middle, like I said, I think he's perfect for a striker this year. So moving on to the instructions, we have both of the fullbacks on standby while attacking like I always do. My left centre midfielder is on balance attack and my right centre midfielder is obviously standby while attacking. That's just due to the fact that Fabinho's more the defensive midfielder and obviously Fred is my box-to-box midfielder. I then have my cam on stay forward, left wing on default, right wing on default, and striker on getting behind. So guys, that wraps up the team. What we're going to do now is get into some clips of me using this team in-game. So without further ado, let's get into them. And I'll see you guys after. So on this clip, we actually start off with a tackle here from Davinson Sanchez, who lays it off to Fabinho. Fabinho next off to Pogba. Pogba sees Zaha in the space, knocks a lovely through ball up to Zaha. Then Zaha actually spots Lucas, who plays it then across back to Pogba. Pogba with the shot across goal. Lovely finish there. Brilliant teamwork, brilliant goal, and really good counter-attacking football used there from the team. In this next clip, we actually see our opponents take a corner here, and we actually see a brilliant save that you're going to see in a minute here from Edison. Watch that save. A lot of the time, most keepers actually spill that in or let it go in the goal. But what save from Edison there. He's actually really good at shot stopping and just was an absolutely world-class save. In this next clip, we're actually going to see the ball here played to Fred, who knocks up to Fabinho. Fabinho then knocks it on to Lucas. Lucas knocks it into Son. Pogba then receives it. Then actually Zaha gets on the end of it, goes for the shot, and it goes just in. It was fairly lucky, I suppose you could say, with the keeper, but it is David De Gea. You're not going to really face many better keepers and many keepers that would actually get a touch to that. Most of the time, Zaha would put that in straight away, but a lovely worked team goal there and a lovely finish from Zaha. So in the final clip for today's video, you're actually going to see once again a counter-attack goal. I've actually brought on Dybala here. It was a sub, but it was a lovely ball there from Son to Zaha. Majority of the play actually comes from my own players, and he actually seen a slip a ball in there to Dybala, and Dybala with a lovely finish. I think most of the majority of players that would have been in that position would have finished it anyways, but it was just the actual counter-attacking football from the team again, the pace in the team through Son and Zaha. Very good. They created the goal, and obviously Zaha laid it off there for Dybala to finish it off. So yeah guys, that wraps up my overpowered EPL team on FIFA 19 so far. Very good team overall. It's got everything you really need in the midfield, in the defence, and the strike force, or the forward force I suppose you could say. Hopefully this video has helped you out if you guys needed a squad. Let me know in the comments what you think of this squad, and also if you'd switch a player out, let me know who you'd switch out and who you'd put in for.